Shark Media.
From Springfield, where they were just eating chicken. So calm the hell down, this is Ballot.
Wait, now they're eating chickens? Next, they will be killing cows, grinding their remains and serving them between 2 slices of bun with cheese, and maybe a slice of onion. We gotta stop this. Let's hit this. My crazy ex-girlfriend Norma texted me, "You think it's funny that they're eating the cats? What's wrong with you? That skank Kate has really gotten to you." Well, Norma, yeah, I do think it's funny. I don't know if you know this, but my job is to make fun of things for 10 minutes every day. And you know who's not funny? Harris and Tim Walz. At least with Sleepy Joe, there was a good bit. And Trump versus pets is definitely funny. I try to make fun of Harris, but everything is a stretch, like this story. It looks like we've got another episode of Accent Police Washington Edition on our hands. Vice President Kamala Harris is once again in the hot seat for allegedly changing her accent faster than a chameleon changes colors at a disco party. Republicans are clutching their pearls over Harris's speech at the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation's Phoenix Awards dinner. Apparently, her accent shifted more dramatically than the tectonic plates during the last ice age. I'm surprised they didn't accuse her of speaking in tongues while they were at it. Conservative pundits are having a field day, comparing Harris to Hillary Clinton. Because nothing says fresh political criticism like rehashing complaints from 2016, right? Maybe next, they'll accuse her of having a secret email server in her kitchen. One activist even accused Harris of using her mammy voice. Yikes. I'm not even touching that one. Meanwhile, the White House is treating these accusations with all the seriousness of a clown at a funeral. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre called the questions insane, which is probably the most diplomatic way of saying, "Are you kidding me with this nonsense?" Fox News' Peter Doocy confronted the White House press secretary asking, "Since when does the vice president have what sounds like a southern accent?" "I have no idea what you're talking about," Jean-Pierre said from the White House podium earlier this month. "Well, she was talking about unions in Detroit using one tone of voice," Doocy said. "She used the same line in Pittsburgh, and it sounded like she at least had some kind of a southern drawl." But here's the kicker. Linguists say it's normal for people to change their speech patterns based on their audience. It's called code switching, not sinister plot to deceive the American people. But hey, why let facts get in the way of a good old-fashioned political mudslinging contest? Anyway, they're eating the cats, and Joe Biden wants us to stop talking about it. Biden, remember him? Don't worry, he doesn't either. Biden said, "It's simply wrong. There's no place in America. This has to stop what he's doing. It has to stop." I think he was talking about Trump rather than chiding the cat eaters. Trump vowed Friday that if elected to a second presidency, he would conduct large mass deportations from Springfield, Ohio. That will be bringing them back to Venezuela, which is a weird place to send Haitians. So Norma, notice how the topics today are all kind of, well, racist? That's why I'm making fun of the cat story. It looks like we're not going to rock down to Electric Avenue after all. The Donald's about to get a shock that's not from his hair gel. Eddie Grant just scored a legal victory that's got Trump singing the blues instead of Electric Avenue. After 4 long years of legal wrangling, longer than Trump's presidency, mind you, a judge has finally pulled the plug on Trump's unauthorized use of Grant's hit song. The court's basically saying, "You can't always get what you want, Mr. Trump." And in this case, what he wanted was a free soundtrack for his campaign video. That video racked up 13.7 million views before Twitter. Sorry, X, because apparently the letter T was too much for Elon. Finally took it down. J.D. Vance, Trump's running mate and apparent psychic, has suddenly realized he can't actually read the former president's mind. Shocking, I know. Just a few months ago, Vance was confidently telling us what Trump would do with an abortion ban, like he was reading Trump's diary. Now he's saying, "Oops, my bad, I shouldn't speak for the big guy." It's like watching a ventriloquist dummy, realizing the hand up its back doesn't actually belong to it. And Trump? He's playing it cool like a dad who forgot his kid's recital. "JD who? Never heard of him." "Oh, that JD. Yeah, we don't talk about abortion. We're more of a don't ask, don't tell kind of team." Now JD Vance, that's someone I can make fun of. It turns out, he might not be able to tell the difference between poultry and pets. Who knew that identifying barnyard animals was such a high bar for political office these days? Vance, apparently trying to win the Most Creative Use of a Grill award, shared a video he claimed showed African migrants in Dayton, Ohio, having a feline feast. Turns out, it was just some good old-fashioned chicken barbecue. I guess in Vance's world, if it clucks like a chicken and looks like a chicken, it must be a cat? Buckle up for some sweet political drama straight out of Hatboro, Pennsylvania. A local bakery's turning the 2024 election into a sugar-coated showdown. And let me tell you, these numbers are more lopsided than my Uncle Pete's homemade moonshine. Lochelle's Bakery is pitting Trump cookies against Harris cookies in a battle royale of political pastries, and boy, are the results half-baked. Trump's red cookies are selling faster than excuses at a Senate hearing. 5,200 to Harris's measly 500. Talk about a sugar crash for the Dems. Now, the bakery owner, Kathleen Lochelle, says she's staying neutral. Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. But hey, when your Trump cookies are outselling Harris cookies 10-1, even Switzerland would have a hard time staying neutral. And get this, Eric Trump showed up unexpectedly to buy cookies. Yeah, because nothing says unexpected like a Trump popping up where there's free publicity. I'm sure he just happened to be in the neighborhood, right after his GPS accidentally rerouted him from Mar-a-Lago to Main Street, Hatboro. But here's the real kicker. This cookie poll has been right 3 out of 4 times. The one time it was wrong, 2020. Looks like even cookies can't predict a pandemic. Maybe next time they should try reading the chocolate chips like tea leaves. So, there you have it, folks. The 2024 election might just come down to which candidate can stuff their face with more cookies. And if that's the case, my money's on Chris Christie making a surprise comeback. We don't just vote with our hearts, we vote with our stomachs too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date with a bipartisan box of donuts. Today's podcast was made with the help of AI and a box of cookies. I'm going to leave you with a song. This is by the Kiffness, and all proceeds from the song will go to the Clark County SPCA. Nice job, Kiffness. We have a link in the show notes if you'd like to buy the song, and you should.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
People of Springfield, please don't eat my cats. Why would you do that? Eat something else. People of Springfield, please don't eat my dog. Here's a catalog of other things to eat.
They're eating the dogs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're eating the cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're eating the pets of the people that